Good afternoon, everybody. This is Drew, your host of Illegal Adventures. We appreciate you guys joining us this afternoon. We're going to make us a crawfish and shrimp jambalaya stuffed smoked chicken on the grill. The weather's kind of bad. Hurricane Helene just came through and has absolutely done damage from the tip of Southwest Florida all the way to western North Carolina, far eastern Tennessee. We want to remember those guys at this time. They're having a hard time of it over there. There's been a lot of destruction, a lot of loss, and our thoughts and prayers go out to those guys. You know, we see where you guys are at. But it's Saturday the 28th of September, so this whole rainy weather's made it kind of hard to get out in the woods today, but we can build a fire in the smoker and make some food taste good, so we're going to do that. We sure would appreciate it if you guys come along with us. Just see how it turns out. So we'll see y'all in the kitchen. Right, guys, we're going to add just a little bit of extra to our jambalaya. We're going to add some sweet onion, some celery, crawfish, shrimp. So we're going to get that chopped up. Always make sure the knife is sharp. Oh yeah. Make short work of that onion. That's probably enough onion for one chicken. If we were doing 3 or 4 chickens, we might do it a little bit different. I'm also going to split this celery where it cooks a little quicker. Alright guys, now that we've got our celery and onion, we're going to get a whole stick of butter, because I think that's better. I'm just going to kind of use that for a dozer blade there for a minute. Push that off in the pan. And then we're just going to drop the whole stick in there. I find that it's much easier to measure if you just use the whole stick. Recipe calls for a whole stick of butter. Pretty simple. And we're going to turn that on, let it get hot, and we're going to wilt those vegetables. Alright guys, our butter's completely melted. Our onion and celery are starting to wilt in there and become soft. That way it'll cook easier and be more done when we add it to our jambalaya stuffing. Alright guys, we're going to chop up our shrimp just a little bit. That way when the veggies get to the right point, we're going to add the shrimp and crawfish to the veggies. That way they can be added to the jambalaya. To of course add their wonderful seafood flavor. We'll see you guys when we add these to the pot. Yep. Alright guys, our butter's starting to become very translucent. So are our onions and celery. I think it's time to add the other ingredients. Got the shrimp. Get those mixed. To that we're going to add 340 grams or 12 ounces of crawfish tails. Let all that blend. You take your turn too. Well, the celery and the onion have become translucent. The shrimp are done. The crawfish were already done. Everything is blended and incorporated. We're going to set this off to the side and make our jambalaya, where we can mix the two together and stuff our chicken. So we'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, got our water ready to make our jambalaya. We're just going to use a box meal instead of home making it and save a little time. Instead of olive oil or vegetable oil as the recipe suggested, I'm going with butter. We're going to bring that to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, let it make some delicious jambalaya. Guys, we got our jambalaya right. We reduced our heat. We're going to cover it, let it simmer. We'll be back when it gets done. You being good, Cairo. Alright guys, got our jambalaya here. I'll put some in the bowl. I know there's way more than enough. There's probably enough to stuff 2 turkeys and not one little chicken. So I just kind of playing this by ear anyway. We're going to add our crawfish mixture. Probably be enough of that rice left for a side, so we're gonna have the chicken stuffed with crawfish jambalaya and have a side dish of that as well. All right, y'all. I got a saying I say about left-handed people, and I'm not gonna say on here. So I'm not even gonna try to stuff that with my left hand. Try to get as much of this stuffing into the cavity of the bird as we can. And we're going to sprinkle him with some seasonings. Put him on the grill and let him smoke for several hours. And I guess it would be proper protocol to sew him up or close him some kind of way. But I'm not gonna do that. What do y'all think about my alluvial cutting board there? Guy at work made that for me. I'm proud of it. Don't nothing scream alluvial like fishing and archery. Alright guys, we'll be back with y'all in just a second. Alright guys, we're gonna keep our seasoning on the chicken real simple. A little garlic salt. A little onion powder. And a little smoked paprika. Smells good and it adds a little bit to the flavor. Sure is good on deviled eggs. Alright, we're gonna go get him in the smoker. See y'all. We'll see everybody in about 3 hours. Alright guys, we're gonna get our coals dumped in. They're nice and hot. We are gonna smoke this chicken. Definitely over indirect heat as long as he's gonna need to cook. But today is a perfect day to kill time watching the ball game anyway. And of course, that cotton picking unit has not been on all day, and the minute I start cooking, the unit comes on. We're gonna add us our hickory sticks. Going to add this tasty creation. Guess y'all can tell by my accent, I am not a classically trained chef by any means, but we're going to close him up and let him soak up some of that. Man, we got the smoke. Old hickory smoke rolling out this thing now. That chicken gonna turn that golden yellow color that we like to see. Ooh. Are you sure? Do I get to have it? Huh? Did you get you a treat, Cairo? You've been a good boy. Alright guys, the chicken is done. It's come off the smoker. It's got that pretty golden color we wanted it to have. Nice and tender. Good to see how this turned out. Very good. That's very, very good. Well guys, once again, this is Drew. We appreciate you guys, each and every one of you so much. Our subscribers, everything y'all do for the channel means the world to the channel. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for joining us on another episode of Alluvial Adventures. We hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we will be happy to see y'all on the next one.